but I need to feel comfortable. What is the best consumption I can get out of my 3-liter Z4?
When you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go.
It's the E85 2004 Z4. So luckily, from where I am now until home, I have exactly 62 miles, which is 100 kilometers. And I'm gonna see what is gonna be my consumption for those 100 kilometers. I'm gonna try and be as economical as possible, but in a convenient way. So I'm gonna be still using the AC, and I'm not gonna be driving too slow. So the speed that I'm planning on driving is between 62 and 70 miles per hour. It's mainly highway, but I go through Reading. There are quite few traffic lights. That doesn't start well. 39.5, okay, that's better. Look at that road. Isn't it pristine? And there are two very big potholes we need to be careful with. So one is on the right, let's avoid it by going here. And then the other one is on the other side of this tunnel. Now we're approaching a red traffic light, but what we're gonna do is try and not get to a full stop. That's one way to get better economy. And we just went up on the motorway, and the fuel consumption that I managed to get in the city is 10.2 liters per 100 kilometers. Despite of my attempts to try and not get to a full stop on the roundabouts and on the traffic lights, sometimes it's just inevitable. Unless you're driving electric or hybrid, that will always hurt your consumption. My speed is going to be between 62 and 70 miles per hour. To be able to control that better, I'm going to be using the cruise control, which I recently installed. So yeah, let's see what we're going to get. The fuel consumption, it's instantly started getting better. So we are now down to 9.1 liters per 100 kilometers. And at the moment I'm driving with 62 miles per hour. And now, even though I can achieve better fuel economy if I stick to the cars on the left lane, I would just stay on the right. They're just driving too slow to my liking. It's out of my pace. As I said, I want to be closer to 62 to 70 miles per hour, and they're below 60, and that's too slow. So yeah, economy is one thing, but I need to feel comfortable. It's not all about economy. Now we're on M3, where I can set the speed using the cruise control to 65 miles per hour. let's see what M25 will look like. M3 was quite clear. I was able to stick to my 65 miles per hour. Right, let's get back to speed. And I see something that is slightly disturbing. What is that queue? Queue after junction. Yeah, that's not ideal, but M25 is never ideal, so yeah, let's see what it's gonna be like. Oh yeah, and of course speed reduction. Those smart highways, 6 miles per hour, and we are already with 40. Down, and now we are driving very slowly, barely reaching 15 even. But hey, that's M25, and everyone knows what M25 is like. And here's a very cool number plate. And still 6.9. Let's see if we can get it any better by the time we get home. We've got another 30 odd miles. Alright, now just to be able to make up some of the time that we lost due to the traffic, we're gonna go a little bit faster. We're gonna get closer to 70 miles per hour. Let's see how is that gonna affect the economy. At the moment we are at 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Still with the AC on and the cruise control. M23, about 10 miles away from home, and the average consumption is 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, and that is quite impressive if I have to be honest. I didn't expect to get such a good fuel consumption, but here it is. So we've covered 60.4 miles and the average fuel consumption is 6.5 liters. So yeah, that's what you could get with your BMW Z4 3-liter if you're driving economically. And in fact, I was actually quite comfortable with the speeds that I was driving with. So as you saw, I was anywhere between 60 and 70 miles per hour.